let's talk about the APAC piece for a minute, actually,
Yeah.
because we come up against this all the time. And you're right, the data availability for things like intent is just not the same.
Yeah.
But obviously, we still need to do clever digital marketing.
Yeah.
The audience have the same needs,
Yeah.
or, buyer requirements, let's call it.
Yeah.
How do you see, what's the solution for you as a digital marketer in that region? What do you do differently to get around that?
Yeah, so of course the data is not there. So what I have generally done in different companies is you need to experiment in different markets. Like for example, a classic case in Japan where the data is not there and there are only few vendors which controls the advertising space completely. So you need to drive certain mindset change, because a lot of times what happens is locally they don't believe the global data sources or data platforms or advertising platforms will make a lot of impact. But you need to start experimenting with the new platforms locally as well as global platforms to start utilizing whatever information is available to leverage. And I think leveraging your first party data, which is very important in this case, because if the third party is not available, leveraging more and more first party. And as with all the changes coming in the future with cookie going away, cookies, Google going away with that, so it will become more important how you use the first party data, but how you can marry first party, third party together to drive that insights would be there. But just coming back to the Asia Pacific, I think the experimentation using your first party data and identifying some key local platforms which has, like, there are a lot of new platform likes coming locally, like especially like there are some companies which manages your visiting cards, like you can scan and store data. So what they are doing is the user is getting access to the application for free of cost, but the ad brand is selling ads, like the platform is selling inventory to target these people. And that's like a most accurate data, maybe because based on the visiting cards, what's your profile, what you're doing. So start experimenting with these small local platforms can give you a differentiation and advantage compared to a lot of the usual platforms, I would say.
So you're taking a more sort of dispersed and niche approach.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That's what it's gonna work. Otherwise, if you deploy same framework which most of the times we are using in US, Europe, it will not work, because both Europe and Asia Pacific markets are totally different in nature. Each of the markets have matured countries, non-matured countries, growing countries, and each of the sophistication from technology platform is also way different.
Sure.
And the data policies are different as well.